welcome back to video number 2 of your video consultation on how to convert a van or a school bus into a home. In today's video, we are going to be talking about
how to find a van or a school bus that fits your budget. So, when it comes to this process, there are a ton of different ways that you can go about finding your van or your school bus. For us, what we decided to do was look on Facebook Marketplace, which popped up a ton of different buses that were in our area or the surrounding states, and we used that to kind of gauge our decision making.
Yeah, so you, depending on where you're at or what country you're in, go to the best search engine for vehicles to find your vehicle, your van or your school bus. You know, Google is great, you have Craigslist, but now what we use is Facebook Marketplace, which is super dynamic and is super safe because you get to actually have contact with the seller of what you're purchasing. So because of that, people have far-ranging prices, far-ranging budgets. People are even doing trades on there. So if you go on there, you can, contact the seller and you can work on the price. You can bring the price down, or you can say, hey, I got a boat over here. You want to trade this boat for that school bus or that van? And that way you can work your price down. So another great way to use Facebook Marketplace is to just edit the details of what you're searching for so that the price range is around your price range. And trust me, it's a big world, and school buses and vans are not the number one vehicle people are driving. And what most people don't realize is that a lot of schools and daycare centers and places like that, they have these school buses, but they can only drive them for a certain amount of time because they have to decommission them so that they can bring in a new line of buses, because you're talking about driving children, so there's laws around that. So all these old school buses are just sitting around waiting for you to grab one for very cheap. You can get a school bus for cheaper than the car you're probably driving right now, or the rent that you're paying right now and the home you're living in.
Yeah, and there are a lot of different options as well. There are auctions, there are sites like eBay and things like that, which are all great options as well. I think it all comes down to what you feel the most comfortable with. Sometimes with those auction sites, you're not always able to go and see the vehicle or get it looked at by a mechanic. If that's what you choose to do, then Facebook Marketplace is great because, as he said, you can speak directly with the owner and you can set these kind of things up. Whereas with an auction or with something like that, you may not always have the opportunity to go and see the bus ahead of time, and a lot of times those sales are as is. So it's great. Facebook Marketplace is a great place to find the bus that fits you. And this is
That's
not
where
a
we
video.
Found this bus.
Yes, so this video is not sponsored by them.
It's not sponsored by Facebook in any way, but we found this bus on Facebook and we are highly satisfied with our experience from using Facebook Marketplace out of
all of the different
classified situation. We tried everything. So Facebook Marketplace made it super easy, super fast. We saw this bus on Facebook Marketplace and we got it the next day. So that's our story, and that is our advice to you. That is today's video number 2 video consultation out of this 10 video series. Go to the next video so that you can find out next how much it actually costs to get a school bus and convert it into a home.
The money question.
The money question.